Welcome to On the Edge with April Mahoney. Here, this is the spot. This is the place where the conversation is pointed, the guests are sharp, and the responses are never dull. Today, Brains, we're going to visit with Mr. Tommie Clemons of SoCal Entertainment, right here on the Edge. Without further ado, I bring this brother to you. Welcome on the Edge. How you doing, Tommie?
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Cool.
So we want to start with your journey. We want to know your story. We want to know where you began. We want to know where you are and where you aspire to be.
Okay. All right. So I began doing music around 1998, late 1998, with a family group named the Washingtons, and we just started independently, grinding overnight, sometimes like not even sleeping.
Wow.
Putting our 17, 18 hours in.
That's right.
Like doing stuff. Our friends were doing other things, and we were like focused on this dream that we had and doing stuff with that. And eventually they signed to Word Records, make us long story short. And we just did a lot of traveling in between, and it got brought out, and Word Records got brought out by Warner Brothers Records, and they took interest in the Soldiers. That's the name of the group that I was working with.
Right.
They liked them, so it opened up more doors. Like we even did Radio City Music Hall in New York.
Wow.
With Nelly, Ja Rule, Boyz II Men. Even Elton John did a cameo. He wasn't there, but it was on the video screen.
That's perfect. Absolutely. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So now where are you today? I know that you are with SoCal Entertainment, and that's with Levonne Foxworth.
Yeah.
Tell me, what are you doing in the music industry with that regard?
Man, Fox is hot.
Smoky.
I'm so happy to be working with him.
All right.
We've been working together, I would say, about 2 years, 1.5 years, or whatever.
Yeah.
And we finally thought about forming a company at SoCal Entertainment.
Okay.
And we're just doing a lot of things. We're working on our first record with the company. It's a compilation called SoCal Entertainment Volume 1.
Okay.
It's going to be 24 tracks on that. It's going to be a double album for the company.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be working with different artists in San Diego and maybe different artists in California. But this one, we're just trying to just feature our company.
Right.
And just get it in from there. This is the start of everything. So we want to give it that really company feel and go down our lane.
Exactly. Because you have to create your own niche, Brains. I tell you that all the time. You got to, you can't merge in other folks' lanes and be successful. Yeah. Everybody has their own path. They have their own journey. Yeah. Talking about path, journey, and present, where is your future? Where do you see SoCal Entertainment going, Tommie Clemons?
Man, I'm excited about SoCal Entertainment.
All right.
What I see is a brand with SoCal. I see us doing merchandising. I see us also doing music. I see Levonne Fox doing jingles.
Yeah.
For the radio stations, for television, for anything, any advertisement company, please, Fox will do jingles. So we're trying to brand SoCal everything.
Right.
We're even working on SoCal candy. Just a little, just not doing anything big, just getting SoCal candy to some of our true fans out there.
Well, we are going to manifest it already as being huge, as being big. There is nothing small. Yeah. Okay, because when we got a brain, we got a mind, and all we have to do is envision and dream and believe.
Yeah.
And you're putting in the work. And I want to thank you so much for spending some time talking to me here on the Edge and my brains. We're going to come back in just a few minutes. We're going to talk to the other half of SoCal Entertainment. SoCal Entertainment, forgive me. That's going to be Levonne Foxworth. It's going to be down around here on the Edge. Stay tuned. Welcome back on the Edge with April Mahoney. I told you, you're at the spot, the place where the conversation is pointed, the guests are sharp, and the responses are never dull. Welcome back, Brains. If you missed the top of the segment, you missed a treat. We are here at Studio West in San Diego, California, with no other than my brother, Levonne Foxworth. He is a part of SoCal Entertainment, and we are about to do the most to give you the information on what's going on in his musical world. Levonne, Give us your story. We already talked to Tommie Clemons. Now you break it down for me, bro. What's going on?
Well, as far as the label is concerned, that's where we're at.
Right.
As far
Let's
as
talk
the
about
label
the
is
label.
concerned, yeah, we've been hooked up now for about. I've been in the game for well over 20 years. I mean,
You don't look
so,
much older than that,
you know what I'm
player.
saying? So, but I keep it. I always kept it hood. You know what I'm saying? I didn't try to venture out. I was just mainly focused on our city, and the people around our city, and just getting a good sound out to us, because we don't get it. Sometimes they don't even make it from the East Coast.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we just got to ride with what we get from up north, all the way down south, and we got the south. We down south, so.
So you're keeping it 100 with
I'm
that. But
keeping
tell
it
me a little bit
SoCal.
about your musical journey. I know that you started in the church, and I know that you play several instruments.
Oh yeah.
Share that with our brains.
Definitely, pops. My pops is a pastor, so I've been in the church scene for all my life. And my godfather was James Cleveland. If you ever heard of Reverend James Cleveland.
Yes.
So these are some of the entrepreneurs. The cowboys. What is it? What is it called?
What, the cowboys of music, or the entrepreneurs of music? What
not
you
the
want to say?
entrepreneurs, the biggest.
Executives.
The brains.
Well, dealing with gospel, you got some big hats. But anyway, make a long story short, I've always been in the gospel state. I played for some of the greatest gospel artists. I've also played for other cats, but mainly in the gospel field. But I've always done hip hop and R&B. We promoted clubs. We had some of the hottest, biggest clubs in San Diego, all the way from the early '80s, all the way to present now. So,
yeah, your brother is a fantastic.
So I got
DJ.
I got both worlds. I got the gospel field, and then I got the club field. So they all kind of put together, got hooked up together, and here I am.
Here you are. So now your collaboration with Tommie
Yeah.
Clemons for SoCal Entertainment.
Yeah.
We talked about your past. We talked about your present. But I want to ask you, where do you see your future with SoCal Entertainment?
SoCal, actually, we're going international. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? We want to go global. We're
Absolutely.
not trying to keep it in San Diego anymore. We want the world to hear our music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got much love for San Diego, so much shouts out to SD. That's where
Right.
we, happening all the West Coast, all the way from where I was born at in Pasadena, all the way up to the Bay. But, we want the world to hear us. We're trying to reach out to everyone around the world right now, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let everybody check out this funk. And we're calling it Liquid Funk.
Liquid funk.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I bet that's stank.
Yeah. We got some liquid funk for you. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So put the stank on it. That's
Oh, yeah.
right. That's right. So with the loss of our recent brother Prince,
Yeah.
a music entrepreneur, you yourself play several instruments.
True that.
How did you learn how to play those instruments, and how many do you play?
Honestly, I learned how to play through, dealing with circumstances. As I said, my pops is a pastor,
Right.
and I started off playing the drums in the church.
Okay.
But as soon as the piano player left, we was kind of lost without a piano player. You know what I'm saying? So I had to
Exactly.
actually step up to the plate. So actually, I just sat on it, and just start picking up through God's grace. You know what I'm saying? I just picked that up. And other than that, what was the other question you asked me?
I was asking, where do you see the future of SoCal Entertainment?
Well, we hit the international gig.
Exactly.
Yeah, we did hit the international, and that's where we headed. You know
All
what I'm saying?
right. Well,
Mainly.
that's good. Again, I just put that out to the universe. Give it back, receive it.
You know what I'm saying?
Send you a lot of love. I've known you a long time.
Oh,
You're
yes,
my daughter.
definitely. You know
My
what I'm
daughter
saying?
sang in the choir.
Hello.
And your church, your father, under his pilgrimage, was the first place I ever got the Holy Ghost.
Oh, God bless. That's a blessing.
So,
man.
you mean a lot to me.
Hey, you probably know the before Pops, the Reverend Hines and all that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, oh
You
yeah.
know what
When
I'm
we was
saying?
down there in the by the
Hello,
water.
hello,
What's that
by
little
the
trench
canal
by the
over there.
canal?
That's what happened, you
Okay,
know what
what
I'm
that
saying?
pretty? And the dope dealers
You
on the
know
other
what I'm
side.
saying? Right there across the street from the church.
Coming
You know
on
what I'm
in to
saying?
get
So,
the praise. But we
we
keep
come
it
a
real.
long way.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And just the passing, as we were mentioning, the passing of Prince, is really bringing that soulful, that true band, that music back to where it started. Right now there's so much mechanicals going on.
Right,
It's
right.
not a lot of live band. And I love
No,
Prince.
authentic
I loved
music.
all his music. Right now, oh, my goodness, I can think of Adore, International Lovers, all this stuff.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna even say which son was born off of him, but I'm sorry, but anyway, now that his passing is bringing the band and the real music back, we just gonna see where the future does hold us. That's why I want to go international. I want them to hear this because we're coming with live band, we're coming with guitar, everything. All the sounds.
Great
together,
vocals too. Great vocals. Great
Yeah,
mixes.
great vocals. Exactly.
Great some raps on there. So again, I thank you from the bottom of my socks because my
yes,
heart
yes,
just
yes,
isn't
my
deep
sister.
enough.
Oh yes.
Okay, I
love you
pray a
because you know
blessing
that.
on your brains. Tune in to SoCal Entertainment.
Yes.
Okay, they are on
Got
the
up.
World Wide Web. They are on Instagram. They are everywhere, anywhere you are. But until we meet again, know that I love you deeply and completely. It's good seeing you. Be good to yourself. Be well.